Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Scale with AI Summit. Kelly Tenney here, and welcome to this hack session. I'm super excited because I'm here with the amazing Erica Hanna, who I interviewed a couple times ago on the Women Who AI Summit. And Erica, I'm just like so happy that we've been able to stay in touch and to develop a friendship because I think you are amazing. And I'm super excited to have you here with us today.
The feeling is absolutely mutual, Kelly. And it's always nice to touch base with somebody else who's just diving into things fearlessly and just running with it. I love it.
Yeah, it's so great. And if you don't know, Erica is a lover of people and all things involving creativity, storytelling, video, and of course, AI. And she doesn't often tell people this, but she's a six-time Emmy winner, which when I first heard that, I was like, what? How do you become an Emmy winner? And then dive into AI, which to me just shows how much of a creative person you are. And I know today you're going to share a cool hack around Canva. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. I think that micro content in video storytelling is what I do. And I think video can be really intimidating for people because it seems like there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. So I want to give you guys a really easy hack to make a bunch of those little like YouTube shorts or Facebook reels or whatever you want, Instagram reels, make a
Right.
little
All right.
videos.
I'm excited. Let's see it. We can jump into it. Erica, you should have screen sharing rights.
Sweet. That sounds good. Okay. So let's open up here. Come
I
on
love
now,
that you picked
Canva.
Canva because I know so many people use Canva. Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
and I think this is going to be an up level, like an add-on that probably a lot of
Yeah.
people using Canva for
Absolutely.
graphics will be able to.
Yeah. So this can be used for literally anything, no matter what your vertical is, no matter what you teach, no matter what you love. If you want to be a thought leader, you just need the tips to fill it in, basically. So what you're going to do is go into ChatGPT and prompt it and say, I'm going to do something like this. I need some video. I'm going to do it for my business, video marketing tips that are conversational and easy to understand. I would like them in the following format: question, tip one, tip two, tip three. And then I'm going to say, please do 10 of these examples with each question and tip in a different column in a CSV file format. And then we'll see what it comes up with. So we're actually going to be, when we go into Canva, we're going to be using an app within Canva called Bulk Create. You do need to have the pro version of Canva for it to work. But as we know, like Canva is super affordable. And I personally think it is definitely worth it. This one takes a little bit longer than usual on ChatGPT just because of all of the thinking it's doing.
I definitely agree while we're waiting that Canva, I love that they've just stayed really affordable. I feel like it's just such a well-rounded tool
Yes,
and
absolutely.
super user-friendly. Uh,
Absolutely.
and yeah, like I think I feel like most people have been using Canva. I'd
Hmm.
love to ask while we're
Yeah,
waiting for this. They have their magic, like their version of AI. Have you dabbled with their AI
a
at all?
little bit, a
Okay.
little bit. And now, of course, my internet seems to be hating me. So guess what? I already did this once today. So I'm just going to refresh and see. Okay, there we go. We have a CSV file here. So I'm going to download that file. Oh, what in the world?
My GPT's been strange lately too.
Has it?
It keeps telling me it can't bring up the conversation.
Okay, that's
I
weird.
have to like
Well,
refresh it.
hey, a hack session wouldn't be a hack session without something weird happening. I think that's how it
I
goes.
agree.
So there we go. Downloading file. Perfect. Here we go, Kelly. We are on our way. So then we're going to go into Canva and we're going to say create a design. And this is going to be something super simple. So I'm just going to say, let's do a YouTube short. You just pop that in and then it'll automatically be the size of a YouTube short that you need. And what I did prior to this session is I made a bunch of videos of myself. You can use this on a video of yourself, or you can use it on just a video that you find within Canva. That's fine too, if you want to just have it as a background. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So what I uploaded is these type of videos. So where you're looking at the screen and you wave and then you point, and then there's 1 tip, 2 tips, 3 tips, that kind of thing. Basically a video that doesn't have any sound. So this is a really great place to start for the people that are like, I hate the sound of my voice on camera, because just so you know, that's everyone hates the sound of their own voice on camera. So fun times. All right. So let's see. Let's go here and I'll make a quick one and I'll do this. We're going to make it the same size, 2 shorts. So I'm saying like, hey, tip 1, tip 2, tip 3, just so you can see the type of video it is. And then I go, yay, thank you. Perfect. So those are easy to do. I love these because you basically, hey, if I do my hair and makeup one day, I put on 8 different outfits and film these so that I just have a bunch of them ready to go in the can. So you're going to go through here and you are going to add the text. So the first text that you're going to add, I usually just do a heading and then I'm going to say question. So we're remembering the different columns that we had made. In ChatGPT, I said question, tip 1, tip 2, tip 3. So this is going to be my question tab. I am going to put an effect behind it because I want there to be, so let's see, I want this to be white so it's really easy to read. And then under effects, I'm going to go background so that it's nice and easy. All right. And then I want to see what my timing is here. So you can say show element timing. And that's a nice little hack within video so that you can see it. I'm going to play it and see where my question went in. So my question, and all right, that's about where it is. So I'm just going to drag that to about where it is. There you go. And you're just going to do the same thing for the other headings that you have. So you're going to say tip 1, and that to be have its own background as well. I want that to start right after the question is over. I'm looking at my finger. Right. Let's see, it goes question. So I actually would start it a little bit later. Okay. Then we would go in and do it again. We're just repeating these steps. Well, it looks like on this one, I only did 1 tip on the video. So here, I'll just say, good luck, instead of having another one. All right, so let me just, maybe I did do 2. Okay, never mind. I do shoot different videos. Some of them have 1 tip, some of them have 2 tips, some of them have 3. So just depends on whichever one I grab. Okay, tip 2. So it looks like I did question. First tip, second tip. And I'm just going to line that up a little bit better. And yep, first tip, second tip. And then I'll do one that just says good luck at the end. And then I'll put it all in the same. So again, I'm going to do effects. So the background has a background. There we go. Awesome. And then all we have to do to fill this in is now we're going to use the app called Bulk Create, and it's going to make a bajillion of these for us. So I actually said 10, right? Like in my ChatGPT prompt, you could do 20, 30, 50, whatever it is, but I only want to do 10 for this specific outfit that I have on, because then I rotate them every 3 or 4 days. So to find Bulk Create, you're going to go into the App Store and you're just going to search Bulk Create. And it's a really boring icon right there. and you're going to say upload data. And I have the CSV file right here, and it'll open it. And then you're just going to need to link these up. Since I don't have tip 3, that's fine. I'm just not going to link up tip 3. No big deal in this specific video. So with question, you're going to go connect data and then just hit the question because that's the tab 1. Then make sure that's connected. Yep, it's connected. Sweet. Then you click tip 1, and you're going to go connect data. I'm sorry, my Zoom keeps showing up. Go connect data, tip 1. And then for tip 2, you're going to go connect data again, the second tip. And then after you've connected your tips, if this was tip 3, I would just do the same thing. I would just click on it, do connect data, tip 3. So after you're done connecting your tips, you're going to say continue. And then you're going to say generate 10 designs. And it'll give you 10 different reels. Voila! You have 10 reels that you can use for.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that wild? That boom. So you might have to go in and do a little bit of tweaking depending on the size of your font you chose, that kind of thing. Usually I would do that after making the first one, just so that nothing like goes off screen. So I would do something like that. And I go, all right, that's too big. So let's make that font way smaller, that type of thing. And tweak it. Yes, same thing here. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make that way smaller. So typically I do that after just watching one. But yeah, it's that easy.
That is crazy. And it's funny because full transparency,
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, like I have so much content to put out there and I need to do more reels. I literally just the other day was like, I wonder how long it would actually take me to do one of those cute little tip videos. Like I have a
Right?
bazillion tips.
Super
Um,
easy.
just the thought of having to do it, I was like, oh my gosh, it would probably take me forever. So
Mm-hmm.
I love this. And I love just the whole idea of just recording a bunch of videos and
Yeah.
then just using
Yeah.
the words.
And you can even do it like, hey, if you don't want to be on camera, you don't have to be on camera. So
Mhm.
you can just go in and search videos. And let's say I wanted to go, maybe this is like a cell phone video tip. And then I could just drag it in and resize it so that it's like the background of the video for this, whatever. We would just recenter it. And then we would just send it to the back, send to back. And oh, except also delete my own video. Hello. But then the tips will pop up there too. So if you're like, oh shoot, I don't have enough outfits, just grab
Mhm.
some video from Canva. And that's an easy way to make those videos for you. You can also put music in. That's another layer that you can do. You don't have to, like, because most of these are being watched without sound anyway. But it's just a really easy hack to get a bunch of content out. And actually, the other day, Kelly, what I did was because I thought, oh, I've been doing this for 20 years. I want it to be my tips, right? Like my tips that I talk about. So I actually uploaded a PowerPoint presentation from a class that I was teaching that week and uploaded it into ChatGPT. And I was like, hey, I need it in this format. Can you pull those tips from my existing presentation? And it scanned my PowerPoint and it did the same exact thing. And then I was able to, when I was posting them on social media, just say, hey, you're going to learn this and more at the workshop that's on Thursday. And you can personalize it to whatever that you're doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a nice little easy tip. And if I went too quick and if you need a more detailed thing, if you just go ahead and go to YouTube and search bulk create reels in Canva, there's a bunch of tutorials like this, depending on your learning style.
I love it. This is so good. And you're right. Like it's so easy. And this is what I love about you is because you always, it's all about simple, right? Like it's all about like, how can we just make things really easy? And I know, like I said, even with all the AI tools out there, all of the things I know that we can do, I get
Yeah,
super overwhelmed about making little video reels with words on it. And I know I
exactly.
would go down this rabbit hole. It's like, do I say it fast enough? Like I try to do my
Mhm.
1 minute clips and I'm like, oh, I'm always over. And then I'm like, oh, and the captions and a lot of
Right.
the tools, like the branding doesn't really align. So
Mhm.
like you just took so much of the overwhelm out of just being able to be like, oh yeah, just film some clips, put
Yeah.
some different outfits on, and
Mhm.
then that bulk create piece was
Yeah.
amazing. And I would
Mhm.
imagine
Yeah.
you could even feed AI like a blog that you've
Mhm.
written,
Yep.
right? And then be
Yep.
like, pull from my blog and
Mhm.
create my questions and tips and things like that, and just do a lot more around that repurposing,
Absolutely.
um,
100%.
which I love. I'm literally going to go do this as soon as we get off.
Mhm. Yeah, because that's one thing too, is that you could use these if you, I don't know about you, but when I'm reading someone's blog, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to get through it really
Yeah.
quick. So you could even have like different sections of the blog, pull out how people do like pull quotes in their blog that are bigger for the large points. But if you want someone just to scan it, just do a couple of these like throughout your blog posts and
Yeah.
keep it really dynamic.
Yeah. All right. Amazing. Thank you so much, Erica. Again,
Absolutely.
simple as always, super fun. I know people are going to watch this hack session, and if they're anything like me, they're going to go out and they're going to just try it right away. I know we've talked video before, and sometimes just the rabbit hole of the video editing can seem super overwhelming, but not with this. And most of us are already using Canva, I would assume. And I think many people are already using the pro version
Yeah.
anyways. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
100%. Yeah. Thanks for having me, Kelly. Good luck, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining this hack session. I know you guys are all going to go out. We're going to see a lot more reels coming out after you see this. Super simple things you can go do right now. Thanks for joining this session on the Scale with AI Summit, and we'll see you guys soon.